Scotland are top of Group C after defeating Haiti in Boston by 1-0. And all the talk going into this was the fact the last person to score a goal for Scotland in the World Cup was our very own Craig Burley. That now has been wiped from history because Mr. McGinn has
scuffed one in.
Yeah, was it 2 deflections on the way in?
Well, it might have been. I thought he looked a little emotional, actually, when he went off to celebrate.
You're emotional, stroppy. You were throwing things around.
Own goal, own goal.
Going wide. I'm sure it was going wide. I thought he looked a bit emotional, actually, when and the realisation of what he had just done, which is not beat me.
That's a bonus.
No, he's scored at a World Cup for his country, which for any player, you know, man or woman, is just a great achievement, and particularly with so many of the Tartan Army there. So, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was delighted when you know, the amount of interviews over the years I'm having to do, it's like...
Oh, no. What a hard life.
Honestly,
all these people want to ring me up, talk to me about scoring in the World Cup.
I tell you, my phone rings off the hook. I'm over it.
How much?
I'm over.
Well, I'm actually glad it was somebody like John McGinn. John McGinn, McTominay, scoring for the country. You know, they've been key players. McGinn has been a key player for Scotland, for Steve Clarke, for Aston Villa. He has taken his career to another level. He left Hibs, Villa were in the Championship. He's just won a European trophy. He's captained his country. He's scoring. So, yeah, one of the more experienced players does it. But I think what we saw within the game is where Scotland are, is the fact that they were out-possessed by Haiti. They created more chances. Yes, Scotland did the 3 points, which was with the celebration in Boston tonight for the Tartan Army. But the fact that they were hanging on against Haiti kind of tells you where Scotland are, and I think it tells you why these both...
Do you think the goal changed their attitude? Because up until the goal, they were the better team.
Well...
They had quite nice shape, because McGinn was sort of playing on the left-hand side of midfield, but kept on going infield and allowing Robson to come up. They were building up quite nicely from the back, with Hendry coming out.
I thought Gannon Dock was really good.
And he was good he was given the width out on the right-hand side. And you thought, well, this looks OK. McTominay was making late runs into the box. For that first 20, 25 minutes, I thought they looked quite a decent side.
I thought Haiti grew into the game. I thought their confidence grew and could easily have got a point out of this game. You know, we're really paying Scotland back in the back. But when you haven't been to a World Cup in 28 years, as Scotland haven't, then you're just going to dig out a result. And that's what they did. Looking forward, I think they would have to hope that 3 points is going to get them through, because having watched Brazil-Morocco and then this game, the disparity between the two games is quite a distance. And so it's difficult to put up an argument. Scotland play Morocco next weekend in Boston and then play Brazil in Miami. So maybe they can nick a point from those games. I don't know. But just in terms of being back at a World Cup, and for Steve Clarke, my old colleague from Chelsea, it's going to be a pretty good night for him, because this was the big banana skin that they were going to put his head on the noose if Scotland had lost this game. Because had they lost this game, there's no coming back from it in this group stage.
Yeah, just a reminder how it works. You've got 8 teams that go through who finish third. There are 12 groups in total. They will lose probably to Morocco and Brazil. I think that's a fair assumption.
Not necessarily.
OK.
Not necessarily. You never know. You never know. I think for Scotland, with the 3 points and having the potential to have like more of a rearguard action as such. Obviously, this is me talking like best case scenario for Scotland, realistically, because we've seen today that they're not really going to go toe-to-toe with Morocco or Brazil, trying to keep the ball, because they chose not to do that today. But for the way that football works, we've seen earlier today, we've seen a team like Qatar draw 1-1 with Switzerland, a game where Switzerland had 28 shots. Qatar basically had that last moment and they get their first point. So who's to say that Scotland can't make history?
So you're saying Scotland will get a point from Morocco?
I think Scotland will get one more point in this group.
So when it comes to predictions, we'll remind you of that.
Do it.
Well, I will.
You said.
Do it.
Wait, you said.
Yeah.
I said it.
Who's the point coming against?
Morocco.
No. That's
Anyone? Anyone?
What's going on?
I mean...
What's everybody saying? They managed 2 shots against Haiti. Why are they suddenly...
2 shots on target, Dan.
Oh, sorry, 2 shots. Why have all of a sudden they going to find this inspiration against Morocco or Brazil?
I think they deeper and deeper as the game wore on, because they'd scored the goal and they're now...
But they can do exactly the same, surely, against those 2 sides.
Well, if they score the goal and they win, then that's fine.
Early goal and defend.
That's fine.
Listen, You expect Morocco to beat them. You expect Brazil to beat them, but they're not absolutely useless, Scotland. They had nice shape to their side in that first half, and I thought they looked quite good at times. McTominay made runs into the box. We talked about it. Robertson down the left-hand side. They got some decent balls into the box. It's not foregone conclusion that they lose both games.
If Scotland get a point out of the remaining 2 games, it's going to be about a rearguard action, being dominated, maybe causing the odd problem on the counter-attack, but just having the game of your life defensively. Because Morocco are the African champions. Brazil are Brazil, even though it's not the best version, but it's still a good enough version to give the likes of Scotland a hard time. So we've seen teams defend their way to a point before. I think that's what they will have to do. I don't think there's any way, shape or form they're going to have much more than 30 to 40% possession at best against both of these teams, so they're going to succeed a lot of pitch, a lot of ball, and then it's a bit whether you can keep potentially a clean sheet and take a point. You're smiling away over there. I know you don't think it's possible. I'm giving you the best scenario.
No, I know you all are, and that's very nice and positive from you.
I think the scenario is they have to hope that this 3 points is enough to take them through. I don't personally think. I think they'll get beat in the next 2 games, but there is a chance, particularly the Morocco game next week, they might hang on for a point.
A lot more on Scotland's victory and path to the knockout stages over on Extra Time. As always, that is available over on our YouTube channel.